Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earl, and welcome back to another episode of Earl Sports Bets. And today we've got another MLB slate we're going to be going over for today. Uh, so before we get into the video, before we get into the recap of what happened yesterday, you guys know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. You can also follow us on our social medias at BetsEarl on Twitter and at Earl Sports Bets on Instagram. You can also join our Discord chat. The link to that will be in the description below, as well as our merch. Our merch. There we go. The link to that will also be in the description of the video down below if you guys want to support that. We also have a second channel called ESB Shorts. It gives out one play per day. If you guys want to follow that or subscribe to that as well, the link to that is also in the description of the video down below. We're also running our contest still. So we're going to take a quick look at our contest, and the leader's still only at plus 1.75 units, so it's still anyone's game here. All you got to do is leave your best bet in the comment section below, and leave your best bet in the comment section below, and the person who gains the most units at the end of the month will win $25. So it's free. Just put your best bet in. Plus, it's bragging rights. Whoever has the best handicapping skills. But quick recap of yesterday. It sucked for me. Cleveland loses in extra innings. Arizona couldn't stop them. Texas loses 1-0. Toronto loses 3-1. They had a 1-0 lead at one point. And then my only win was Washington. I'm 1-4, 25 and 33, 43.1% on the year, down 4.71 units. Not a good start to the year, but I'm hoping to pick it up the next few weeks.
And apparently, I'm a Sports Center show. I'm 30 for 30. Okay, 30 and 30. But got losses from Texas yesterday, and from Kansas City. Kansas City didn't really show up. Texas only lost 1-0. I'm fine with that bet at a plus 193. I feel like that would have been I would have made that bet again, because there was definitely a chance for Texas to win. Got wins from Miami in extra innings. There's no way I should have won that game. And then I got the Milwaukee run line when they scored 6 runs in the 6th inning.
All right. Now let's not waste any more time. We have a lot of games to go over, and not much time to do it. So let's do this. We are starting off with the Boston Red Sox at the Minnesota Twins here, minus 142 for the Red Sox, plus 142 for the Twins. We're going to start it off with you, Tim.
For this one, I am grabbing Boston. I had them yesterday when they were supposed to go up against Minnesota, and I guess the game got canceled due to some, violence or something in Minnesota.
It was something on it. It was protests. We're not getting into
that. But yeah, that game got canceled, but we'll be able to see them play today. I am taking the Boston Red Sox against the Minnesota Twins. I feel like there's value behind the betting Boston. They've been winning a little bit lately, and going up against a Twins team that has not been completely there. I do like the Boston Red Sox side.
Yeah, I'm passing on this game for right now. And one thing to look at for this game that I've just noticed, because I'm also looking at the pitchers here on DraftKings, and look at who your pitchers listed are for this game. Our book has Nathan Eovaldi and Kenta Maeda, and it should be J.A. Happ and Martin Perez.
Oh, mine has TBD and TBD on MLB.com.
So keep an eye on who the pitchers are. Keep an eye on who the listed pitchers are on your book. If you want to play the Red Sox no matter what, it's a pretty simple way of doing that. For this one, instead of having it listed, you just go action, any pitchers. Doesn't matter if it's Eovaldi or Perez or any other Boston pitcher pitching, and it doesn't matter if it's Maeda or Happ or any other pitcher pitching. You can get action on the game regardless. If you have it so it's listed, you have Eovaldi and Maeda listed, and it is Happ and Martin Perez, and you had it listed for Eovaldi and Maeda, your bet will be void. You won't cash your bet. You won't lose your bet. Keep that in mind while playing this. I just want to put that out there. It's a pass for me in this game, though. We're going to head to our next game here between the Oakland Athletics and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's at 3:40. We're getting Jesus Luzardo taking on Zach Gallen for this matchup, minus 105 pick'em, and I really like the Diamondbacks in this game. I'm a huge Zach Gallen fan, And I have this game lined at around a minus 132. This line's really off. This was almost a 4%, 5% play for me. I only put 3% on it, but I like the Arizona Diamondbacks here. A good bounce back spot after last night. They have been playing better of late. And if you do like the Athletics, maybe look to take them first five. The Athletics bullpen is still awful, but I like the Arizona Diamondbacks in this matchup. You?
This one's a pass for me. Didn't really get a real gauge on either of these teams. It just wasn't a spot that I want to get to. I don't know. Diamondbacks are going to be a very unpredictable team for me this year, and Athletics have just been not good either. It's just I don't want to choose between these two teams right now. It's if I had a little bit more information, a little bit more numbers behind it, maybe. But I'm going to pass on this game for now.
All right, our next game here. Do we want to do doubleheader games? We're just going to pass on the doubleheaders.
I think we pass on doubleheader games because I just don't want to deal with the 7 innings.
Yeah, doubleheader games we're not going to be covering on this channel just because we're not going to try to go with the randomness here. But I'll say I don't even see any value on. Well, I see value on the Seattle Mariners today with that, but I'm not betting it.
But the big thing with doubleheaders is you don't know with certain pitching rotations, with bullpens, how it's all going to play out for the first and second game. So if we can, we might be able to do like game ones, but game twos are going to be out of the picture for us.
Yep. All right, and we're going to head to our next game here, which is the San Diego Padres at the Pittsburgh Pirates. We're getting Blake Snell versus Chad Kuhl, minus 224 for these Padres, plus 203 for the Pirates. And your thoughts on this one?
San Diego's going to win this game. I don't think this one would be close. Except for I don't want to lay the minus 224 and minus 1.5 run line at minus 135 is not a spot I want to get to either. I think this was just going to be a pass for me because I don't want to deal with that wide of lines. If anything, a slight lean towards Pittsburgh, but I'm not going to be interested in going after that.
Yeah, exactly. If anything, a slight lean towards the home dog here, but I'm not really wanting to go up against the San Diego Padres. I have this game lined at 202. So a 1 cent value on these Pittsburgh Pirates for today's slate. Although he did look okay his last start, 2 runs on only 2 hits, struck out 8. He did walk 4, but this is not a spot I'm really looking to get at. All right, our next game here is the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Minus 113 for these Blue Jays, and then a plus 103 for the Yankees. And this is a game where I bet it last night, and then the line moved, and now it's no longer any value for me to give out here. I bet the Yankees last night at plus 107, back when there was still value on the line. I have this around a plus 104. Plus, I just really like the Yankees in this spot after winning yesterday. I think that this is a good Yankees team, and Toronto's struggling this year. Hyun-Jin Ryu doesn't really have too much of an effect on the Yankees here, so I like the Yankees in this matchup, but the value is gone on this game, so I'm passing on it for the video. But I did bet it at plus 107.
Well, I'm gonna be on the other side. I'm going with the Toronto Blue Jays. Hyun-Jin Ryu, I think he is a very good pitcher. And ultimately, that's one of the things that really swayed me towards the Blue Jays side. The Blue Jays offense is there. So is the Yankees, but I feel like Hyun-Jin Ryu can keep the Yankees quieter longer than Taillon can keep the Blue Jays. So slight favorites in this one. I'm still going with the Toronto Blue Jays.
All right. Our next matchup here is going to be the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Minus 175 for the Rays, plus 161 for the Texas Rangers. It's going to be Kyle Gibson versus Ryan Yarborough. Your thoughts on this one?
This one's a pass for me. This is just way too wide of a line. Yes, I attempted to take Texas yesterday at plus 200. But I'm not really too interested in going after them right now. Minus 175 is a little bit too much for me to want to go after the Rays. And I don't think the Rays have a good enough offense for me to be comfortable taking the plus 117 run line. And I'm not even not even looking at Texas. Yeah, this one's gonna be a pass for me.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, probably the under in this game, but because the offense is going to be really restricted in Tampa Bay. But yeah, this game's a pass for me. Slightly leaning towards Tampa Bay. I have this game lined at around 177, so it's a slight lean to Tampa Bay, but no action on this game. There's other spots in this card I like better. Like maybe this next game we have the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. We're getting Pablo Lopez versus Max Fried, minus 159 for the Braves, plus 147 for the Marlins. And for this game, this is another game where I have two games where I bet it last night and the line moved so much that there's no value for me to give them out in a video here. I bet the Marlins at plus 163 last night. I got a really good price on them. I took it. But this line has moved 16 cents, and now there's no value in giving them out because I had this game lined around a plus one or a plus 150 ish for them, plus 155 ish for them. So there's no value on the Marlins here anymore. So I'm going to be passing on the video, but I did bet the Marlins at plus 163.
All right, I'll give you guys the Marlins at plus 147. I like Lopez. He's been decent this year to start off. Granted, he did have to go up against St. Louis, so that's not really. St. Louis has a decent offense. On the other side, Max Fried has not looked good this year. And I think I'd rather be able to try to get this plus 147 for the Marlins. They've looked decent. They won last night, and I think they could do it again. Give me the Marlins plus 147.
All right. Now looking at our next game here, we have the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Minus 134 for the Brewers, plus 124 for the Cubs. Where are you looking in this game?
Pass. Normally I like going after. Okay.
I was looking at the line there. Sorry.
Normally I like going after Milwaukee in this one because I say, oh, the Chicago Cubs don't have an offense. I do really like Woodruff, but Kyle Hendricks is a good pitcher for the Cubs. He's one of their better pitchers, so I don't really want to try to lay a run line against him. So this one will just be a pass for me, and I'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, for me, I was looking towards the Brewers side on this one, but this is going to be overall pass. I was looking at the Brewers' first five just because their bullpen is nowhere near as what Chicago's is throwing out right now. Chicago Cubs actually have the fifth best bullpen in the MLB right now, and I like Woodruff for the Brewers. So I was looking at that first five line because this line just came out after we started recording. And then it showed me the minus 140 for the first five. I was like, okay, that's no thank you there. So this game's gonna be an overall pass for me as well. So no action on this game. We're gonna head to our next game here. We still got a bunch of games to go over. But next we have the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Minus 116 for the Cardinals, plus 106 for the Nationals. And the Nationals were my only winner last night. And now we're getting Steven Strasburg and Jack Flaherty in this matchup. And the line is slight value now towards the Nationals. I have this game lined at a plus 104 for the Nationals. And the Nationals have been struggling though this year. They're 2-5, but their stats aren't terrible. 19th best ERA, 9th best WHIP in the league. Their bullpen is middle of the pack. They're third in batting average this year at 2.79. So this Nationals isn't a bad team, but I can get them at plus 110, plus 115. I'll probably pull the trigger on them, but this game is going to be a pass for me. Definitely a lean towards the Nationals.
I'll be on the other side. I like the Cardinals today, minus 116. I just like Flaherty over Strasburg right now. Strasburg has not pitched yet this year.
He has.
Oh, he has. Okay.
He went 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, Oops. No runs on 1 hit.
Oh well. I still like the Cardinals for this one, and the line has been moving out of the favor of the Cardinals, but I got them at a minus 110. They're minus 116 now. I still like the Cardinals in this one. I feel like their offense will do enough, and Washington's without enough players still in order for me to not want to take them. Give me the Cardinals minus 116.
All right. And to our next game here, which will be the LA Angels and the Kansas City Royals in this matchup. We're getting Dylan Bundy taking on Danny Duffy, minus 132 for the Angels, plus 122 for the Royals here, and where are you looking on this one?
I grabbed the Kansas City Royals for this one. I went to them yesterday. Didn't work out that well. I can get them today again at plus money. And I feel like and Duffy's a slightly better pitcher than Bundy, and I feel like the Kansas City Royals have a better offense, or have a good offense enough to back him up. So I'm going to grab the Kansas City Royals today at plus 122, and run with some plus money.
Yep. And for me, I'm right on the same side there. I really like Danny Duffy as a pitcher. His last start, he went 6 innings, gave up no runs on 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. And I want to take one quick look at what the first 5 is for this game. It'll be a plus 115. I don't hate that either because the Angels bullpen I do have rated better than the Kansas City bullpen. So Kansas City first 5 is not a bad play. I'll probably double up on the Royals today, plus first 5 and full game. But my play for this video will be the Royals at plus 122 for this game. And the next game is probably our marquee matchup of the day. We get the Cleveland Indians taking on the Chicago White Sox. Shane Bieber versus Lucas Giolito. This is a great pitchers matchup. And I'm on the Chicago side for this one. And I'm going one step further, and I'm doubling up on Chicago today. I like Chicago first 5, and I like Chicago full game. I'm going, Chicago first 5 minus 105, and then Chicago full game minus 110. Yeah. No, Chicago just moved to minus 110. They were just a minus 102. I'm gonna take off the full game though. I like them the first 5 though at minus 105. I want to take them off for full game for me, but I did bet them full game at plus one, or no, minus 102 last night. So I like the White Sox here first 5 with Lucas Giolito on the mound.
I'll take the minus 110. I feel like Giolito is a better pitcher than Bieber. White Sox have a better offense than the Indians, and they're only slight favorites. Yes, I did like it a little bit more when they're minus 102, but still minus 110. I still really like that line. Give me Lucas Giolito and the Chicago White Sox today. Let's make some money.
All right, our next game here is going to be the Detroit Tigers and the Houston Astros, minus 178 for the Astros, plus 164 for the Tigers. Matthew Boyd taking on Jake Odorizzi for this matchup, and your thoughts?
This one's a pass for me. I feel like the line was a little too wide. If anything, I would like to lean a little bit towards the Tigers, but because I do like Matthew Boyd as a pitcher. I think the Detroit's talent is quite nice, but I don't think they're all quite there yet. And I'm not going to bet them against a Houston Astros team right now.
Yeah, I was looking at them yesterday, first 5, and I just didn't bet it. And of course, Casey Mize goes out and looks really, really good. And Matthew Boyd, last year he was awful. This year, not so much. His last start, he went 7 innings, struck out 8, only gave up 3 runs on 7 hits. His previous start, he went 5 2/3, no runs on 3 hits. So Matthew Boyd has looked good to start the year. I have a slight lean towards the Houston Astros, though. I have this game line more like a minus 222. So pretty big shift there in value, but I don't lay more than minus 180. So this game's going to be an overall pass for me. Probably, if anything, it would be Houston run line, but no action for me on this game. Brings us to our second to last game. Here we have the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. Kevin Gausman takes on Luis Castillo. Minus 110 for the Giants, plus 100 for the Reds. And looking at this game, I do like Luis Castillo in this matchup. I think he's a really talented pitcher. He's just off to a shaky start. He actually had a much better outing last time after his terrible outing on opening day against the Cardinals. He went 7 innings, struck out 5, no runs on 4 hits in his last game. If we can get a little bit more plus money on these Reds, I'll probably take them today, but it's going to be a pass for me in this game.
Yeah, I'm passing as well. These two teams are very close together, and yes, I'd probably have a slight lean towards the Reds, even now that the plus money. But I don't think I'll be able to pull the trigger on it. It's just a matchup that I feel it can go either way, and I want to be confident in my picks, and that one I'm not confident in.
All right, which leads us to our last game. I wonder if you can be confident in this one. The LA Dodgers take on the Colorado Rockies, minus 309 for Trevor Bauer and the Dodgers, plus 274 for Antonio Senzatella and the Colorado Rockies. Your thought? Or
You go first.
all right. For me, there's value on the Dodgers here. I ain't betting it though. I have this game lined around minus 335, and this is an absolute joke of a line here. This is a no action for me. I love the Dodgers in this spot, but I'm not laying that much. So looking it up, you can get the Colorado Rockies run line at plus 425. I don't know why I brought that up because I don't think that's going to happen at all, but this one's a pass for me. I just want to have something funny to say for it. There's no way I'm laying minus 300 on a baseball game, even with Trevor Bauer on the mound and the Dodgers and against the Rockies. No, I'm not bothering with this one. I don't lay that crazy ass line. So I'm just going to pass on that one altogether. I'm not even going to look at the run line that's up minus 155. So, no, screw the Dodgers. I'm out of here. Goodbye. All right. Now let's quickly recap over our plays for today, and then we're going to head on out for the video. I'm going with the Arizona Diamondbacks here now at a minus 104 versus the Oakland Athletics. I'm also going with the I didn't do the Marlins here. Going with the Royals at plus 122, and I'm going with the White Sox first five minus 105 for this matchup. I'm grabbing the Red Sox at a plus 135. I'm grabbing the Blue Jays at a minus 113. I'll grab the Marlins plus 147. St. Louis minus 116. Royals plus 122. And the White Sox at minus 110. All righty. Click this. And we would like to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And turn on those post notifications if you haven't already, so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earl Sports Bets. But that's going to just about do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. And let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the MLB today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.